Welcome to Fastang 444.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
This is the point on the map that I like to leave from. This is Arena 1. The range of time to leave is 22 to 25 seconds. I will leave it 25 seconds. There's also a Funko F9 in this final showdown. I glance over and anticipate them passing me because it has a faster acceleration rate and a higher top speed, but they wind up slowing down to my surprise. It appears as though the finish is very close to the highway. I am not going to open up the map and sacrifice any speed. You slow down when you open up the map. I've seen this finish point before. It is between two hills on a dirt road just beyond the solar panel area, and there is a short dirt road that goes into the solar panel area. You can see there, and close to that dirt road there are buildings, so go right of that short dirt road there and then go over towards the finish. I'll slow down a little as I go over this hill to the finish so I don't spin out.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati.
In this game, look what I found around halfway through this game. Just this side of the bridge, but not on the bridge, is the point I like to leave from.
Get ready for the final showdown.
This is the point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 3. The range of time to leave is 22 to 26 seconds. I will leave at 26 seconds.
Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
I'm not concerned with the Hoonigan Focus RS RX. It has a much lower top speed, but I will go through the gap in the guardrail just before the bridge, avoiding them blocking or bumping me.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
I've seen this finish point before, and I know just beyond the clover leaf to angle over towards the finish to the left here. I'll go through the corner of this greenhouse and then angle over to the right, avoiding some obstructions that are along the left there. Next point I'm going towards is between the two greenhouses. Once I am beyond the greenhouses, I will go up a slight incline between the trees here, slowing down so I don't hit them. A little gap that leads into the trees, but then I have to deal with quite a few trees. I did well. I didn't hit a single tree. And the finish point appears to be right where you would go up this hill, where in free roam there would be a danger sign. So I will do a celebratory jump here.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
Just beyond this bridge in the left lane, and my reasoning is over the bridge someone can potentially ram you off the bridge. This is the point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 3. The range of time to leave is 22 to 26 seconds. I will leave it 26 seconds. I stopped accelerating so I could avoid this Hoonigan RS200 that looks like they were trying to block. So I may be a second or so late on my exit. Along the way I pass another Lamborghini Centenario, then a level 9 Fiesta. There's no need for me to open up the map. The finish appears to be on or very close to the highway. I was positioning myself to get in the left lane in case the finish was in the left lane. It wasn't, it was in the right lane.
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
This bend in the road, this side of this intersection is the point that I like to leave from.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
This is the point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 7. The range of time to leave is 18 to 20 seconds. I will leave at 20 seconds. And you may notice that I am leaving close to the maximum in the range because the Lamborghini has a slow acceleration rate.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Multiple drivers going northwest influence the finish that direction, so once I get beyond these trees, just before the traffic circle, I will angle over to the right. Now I'll go through the greenhouse area, avoiding some trees, buildings, and of course greenhouses. Now I can angle over towards the finish. Some buildings and trees there on the right I avoid on this line. Now I can see the pyramid strip off to the left. I want to go just on the north edge of that, towards the finish. Next thing I see on the mini-map is an area that's shaped like a bird's head. I know I can go right through the end of the beak. This is a clear route over towards the finish. There are a few random trees I have to get through on this line. For a millisecond, it will show the 4 closest drivers in the final showdown. Sometimes it's more defined than others, and I pause that.
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
This is the same final showdown as the previous race that I showed you, and I will speed this up. I use this ridge many times to jump down below, clearing obstructions. And here's that bend in the road.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
This is the point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 7. The range of time to leave is 18 to 20 seconds. I will leave it 20 seconds. The only other drivers I see on the mini-map appear to be going northwest, but then I get here and I see there's another Lamborghini Centenario going this direction. There's a Hoonigan Focus RS RX that went between the trees to come over to this exit. Is straight ahead, so I will actually slow this down. I will go through the left center of this traffic circle. Look at how this is a clear line through here. Now I will angle over slightly towards the finish. It appears as though the finish is in the field, the farmer field. The next thing I am looking for on the mini-map is there is a T-shaped intersection with a dirt road that goes off of the bottom of the T. I want to be close to that dirt road. It's a clear path through the trees that I am aware of through here. That's the Hoonigan Focus RS RX just behind me. They did well keeping up. And when I pause it for the other gamer tags that flash, you can see they're not as defined in this race as they are in sometimes others.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati!
I did engage in a head-to-head, but there isn't enough time to complete it, so I will get in position just on the east side of Atlantis to Tula. This is the point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 8. The range of time to leave is 21 to 24 seconds. I will leave at 24 seconds. I go by a level 8 Camaro along the way. Where the road angles off to the right there, I go slightly to the left. There is a shed and a barn that is off on the right. I avoid on this line. You can see them there. When the finish appears, it seems to be towards the stadium. I don't know as I get closer exactly where the finish point is. I will head over to the road that goes through the clover leaf and then alongside of Horizon Street Scene. I'll open up the map in this straightaway here. And I do see the finish is north of the stadium, just east of the Bat's Head. I will continue straight on this line and angle slightly over towards the finish. Go right up the peak of this hill and left of the road. There are some buildings along that road that I avoid on this line. Now pretty much straight in line over towards the finish, getting through some random trees and buildings along the way.
Winner! Welcome to the Illuminati!
Someone just got into a level 5 Focus RS, and I challenged this car along the way. That's in a Nissan GTR. There isn't enough time to complete a head-to-head. And someone just got into a Hoonigan Group A. So I like to be next to this shed at this T-shaped intersection. This is where I like to leave from. This is the point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 9. The range of time to leave is 11 to 13 seconds. I will leave at 12 seconds. I should have actually left at 13 seconds, so I may be a second or so late on my exit.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
When I see this finish point, which is north of Horizon Street Scene, I know to go to the right. You can see there are some trees and buildings on the left there that I avoid on this line. In the Pyramid Strip, Teotihuacan is off on the left. This intersection that's ahead, I want to get close to this intersection and avoid obstructions that are on the left on this line. Now I can angle over to the left and get on the road that goes through the Cloverleaf and alongside Horizon to Street Scene. There are some trees and buildings just beyond Horizon Street Scene. Once I clear those, I will angle over towards the finish. This is a clear route to the finish.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati!
Just won this head-to-head. We'll decline the Funko and stay in the Lamborghini Centenario. And right around these trees on the left is the point that I like to leave from. This is the point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 10. The range of time to leave is 21 to 24 seconds. I will leave at 24 seconds. We'll follow along this road and then go through the corner of the greenhouse as I exit. There is a X-shaped intersection just left of the greenhouse here. I'd like to go through that. It's a clear route. Now I can go along the edge of the cloverleaf intersection. Take this ramp actually. And go on the southeast side of Horizon Street Scene. Angle over towards the finish. Don't have to go into the city here, so I just have to avoid some random obstructions, those silos and some trees along this line. I know there are some buildings around that H-shaped pattern of roads. I avoid going along the right edge of the H over to the finish.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
As you can see, I just leveled up into this Lamborghini Centenario, so I am scrambling to get to my exit for the final showdown. I'll pause this here. At this Y-shaped intersection, right where that car is where I would leave. Normally, final showdown in 20 seconds. This is the point I normally would leave from. This is Arena 19. The range of time to leave is 17 to 20 seconds, so I am within that range. I will leave now. As I neared the exit, I could tell I was early, so I had to slow down.
Final showdown in 3!
That was very close to me being eliminated by the arena. I wasn't sure until this moment here, and it shows milliseconds on the timeout bar. I did manage to block that Lamborghini Murcielago. The finish is east, so I will go through the stadium, and I will go slightly to the left, angle to the right as I exit, avoiding those buildings there. Now I can angle over towards the finish. I will go through this intersection. There are buildings on either side of it, and I recognize this trapezoid area that is on the back of the dog's head. Now I can go through the top of the dog's head. This is a clear route that leads through the eagle's head. I can jump right over this hill over the top of the eagle's head. I was fortunate to clear all those buildings. So far, a perfectly clean run. A few buildings there on the right, a few on the left, over to the finish. One of my best runs with this finish pins I've had.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my channel, please subscribe. Just click that link on the bottom right.